So most of the times we don't show ourselves love the way we show our partners, our friends, our family love. We usually neglect ourselves. And today we are going to dive in deep into the whole aspect of self-love beyond self-care, okay? Because I don't know, it's so rare to be born with complete, total self-love. Actually, I found people who love themselves extremely rare and very attractive. I love to surround myself with such people because I love to be a better version of myself. And also, I love to be around those people so that I can emulate and exude the same confidence that they have. But in this video, I'm going to share some tips that I have come up with that is going to help you into totally accepting yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, just all around, and be confident, okay? Now, for my girls who are struggling with maybe, let's say, heartbreak, a job loss, toxic parents, toxic environments, I want you to start like gazing in the mirror every morning, at least when you're getting ready. I know it sounds corny, it may sound corny or even a bit woo-woo, but listen, it works. I used to, when I was struggling with anxiety and depression, I never had even time to look at myself. I'll just get up and go with it, go about my day, not being self-aware of even how I was just coming off. And trust me, it was just a detriment to my self-esteem. So I would urge you to, like, at least once you get up, do your self-care. As you're doing your self-care routine, your skincare routine, talk to yourself, affirm yourself, listen to your voice so that you can trust it. Trust me, it is easier to hear yourself talk minus the outside voices, dampen, which can dampen your spirit. It is easier to focus on yourself because when you're looking at the mirror, you're not comparing yourself to other people. You're not comparing yourself to the things you're seeing on the screen. Okay, you get to have time to yourself. You look at yourself, even if you have like a pimple. Okay, you just speak life to it. You're like, oh my God, I'm so pretty. For someone who's breaking out, I look good. My skin is looking brighter today. I feel so elevated today. The more you talk to yourself, at first it comes off corny. You'll feel like funny. But with time, you get to trust your voice. You get not to let outside voices come in and just dampen your spirit. And trust me, with time, it gets better. It gets easier. And you'll watch your self-esteem just go up, okay? So secondly, you need to be your own hype man. Like most of us, we live in a society where most people are super self-absorbed. Like people don't have time for other people. It's incredibly a selfish generation, okay? And personally, me growing up, I've never really like had strong support systems, but I've managed to achieve things and turn out just fine because I'm my own cheerleader. Okay, you need to cultivate that voice within you. You need to just be cocky enough. Talk to yourself like you are that person, okay? Family, friends, they may give you the support. Even lovers, they may give you the support, but no one really can give you what you really deserve because only you know what gets you, okay? You can start by talking to yourself like you are that girl, like you are that superhuman. For example, I praise myself in my style. You can say things like, I love my impeccable choice on friends. I'm so good in interior design. I'm good in this. I'm good in that. I have lovely hair, things like that. With time, you get to be free. It gets to feel natural. You get to feel cocky. And then in those times where you really need something, you don't have to depend on outside sources. Personally, I don't think relying on outside sources for motivation, and you may need that sometimes, but to totally give someone that power, it means you can't do anything unless they affirm you, and that is a dangerous place to be. So guys, learn to be how your own cheerleader, okay? Another point is taking care of your physical looks. I mean, when you look good, you feel good. Trust me. There are things that you can maintain, you can improve, you can change, and some things you just embrace. Like, for example, you can you can change your hair, you can change your attitude, you can change your style, you can improve on your skincare, okay? You can maintain your nails, you can maintain your skin. Things you can embrace is like your teeth. If you cannot afford dental work, you just accept it as part of your being, like it is something, a feature that is unique. And let me tell you, when you accept that unique part of you, it just brings this confidence and somehow it attracts people to you. I don't know what it is. Like, for example, I cannot remember her name, but there is this Hollywood model who has revitiligo on her skin and she always looks so amazing. She accepted herself and it's the most beautiful thing about her. I'm going to search up her name and I'm going to put it up here. Like, if you just embrace the things that you cannot change, life gets easier. And with the time, you don't even have to see fault with it. And don't get me wrong. I know we are living in a time where plastic surgery is so available and people can change their bodies. If you feel like you really, really need to do that, to step up your game, I mean, it's your body. Do whatever you need to do. But personally, I feel like when you accept yourself, it is just easier. It's less stress, it's less work, and your self esteem just goes up. You appreciate yourself as you are. And with them, you don't even see those features as negative. You just like, oh my God, I love my features. I'm so used to this. Also, I want you to surround yourselves with the positive people, positive friends. It is so easy to bond over trauma and negative things like, oh my God, I'm so broke. My relationships are like this. No, 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 no. Try to be someone who talks positivity just about yourself and about others to others. That way you attract people who uplift you and motivate you just as you uplift and motivate others. It's so easy and it's so fun and happy and a happy vibe just to see women bonding, having a good time, uplifting each other, motivating each other, other than just bundling up and complaining and murmuring over things they can't change. If you cannot change it, just embrace it, okay? Then another tip, just buy yourself things that uplift your spirits. It doesn't have to be expensive. For example, it can be just a pair of matching PJs, a two-piece set that really looks good to lounge on in the house, perfume, a nice silk bed sheet, a new skincare regimen. I mean, those small things that uplift your spirit and make you feel like you belong, like you are a queen. With time, those things raise your vibration and you end up feeling, like you are that girl. And then you stop depending on people and going outside to look for things that you already have. You get just to cultivate what you already have, okay? So I'm not recommending going on a shopping spree, but spend money on little things that just make you happy, like a good scented perfume, a good skincare. Like, who doesn't like skincare that makes them feel like they're the queen, that the boss? When you spend time doing your skincare routine, you just feel yourself pouring back into yourself, and with the time you feel like you belong. You start to feel free and natural and sexy. And then lastly, I'd like to finish with change your perspective on things and circumstances. No, learn to view things from a place of positivity and negative, from aside from negativity. Just be more understanding and have compassion for yourself. Of course, we will go through things that will take us out, okay? But do not beat yourself. Always rise up from those tough times. And usually those tough times just bring growth, you know. Face those tough times, get up, be understanding, don't beat yourself. Pick up your lessons, take your L's and just move on, not with the bitterness, but with the heart of compassion to yourself, because to live is pain. You'll always face things that will take you out, but you cannot remain down there, you know. Don't take things so personally to the point you self-depreciate. Just have a level of compassion to yourself. We are not taught that. That is not natural to us. We tend to beat ourselves and compare ourselves to other people, but we also don't know behind the scenes of what they're going through, okay? So I like to finish with, Be compassionate, have a different perspective to things. Don't always run and stick to the negative side, like I am a bad person, I can never have that job, I never keep relationship, I attract bad guys. No, learn your lessons and pivot from. And remember to have balance in these things. Self love is a journey. It's not a one time destination, It is a journey. You keep growing into it, you keep learning, you unlearn things, you learn. Okay. So I think that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.